And we're live. What is up, people? Welcome back to finally a Wednesday night show. So we had a whole bunch of live streams to help people catch up on Space Loot, and I'm hoping that my microphone is working. Otherwise, you're just seeing my lips moving, and it's a bad kung fu movie. What's going on, Omar? Yeah, so we're not going to, I don't think I'm going to have any more of those impromptu ones unless I'm just bored at home and I jump on. We're back to Wednesday nights between 6 and 7 o'clock. It's usually going to be 7 because I work during the weekend with traffic. And then if I work overtime, then it'll be like an 8 or 9 o'clock show, and then that won't last long. So hopefully everybody's doing well out there. Saturday's going to be our big giveaway and all that good stuff. Happy National Puppy Day to anybody that has a puppy. Sweet. What's going on, Kaylin? Let's scroll through this really quick and see who's here. Bob Bruce, Bob the man who came for every one of those stuttering live streams, and we were counting how many times it would buffer and we couldn't get on. What's going on, Ron, Omar, Maddie B, Jason, Chris? That's right. I give you 20 minutes to collect some free Space Loot. Actually, I do the 20 minutes so the notifications can go out and let people start getting here. Let's see, who else is here? There's Jason, Bob, Dave. What's going on? I got to stop squinting at the screen, but I have no choice because I can't see. Brian, buddy, what's up? Derek, hopefully everything's well. What's going on, Top? This one time at band camp. GB, good to see ya. Gil, Kaylin, then Jalen. Good to see everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good night so far. Kaylin, I emailed Spray Gunner today, and I was talking you up, my friend. Talking you up about how nice you talk about their company and how good they are. So I emailed them to let them know that for our members giveaway this Saturday, we'll be using them to purchase some stuff. So this Saturday will definitely be our 3-month giveaway. Plus, what I'm going to start to do is, if we can swing the money, every quarter we're going to have a member giveaway. So it'll be March, June, September, and December. We'll have four giveaways for people that are members. And if you see above me, I fixed the member thing. It took me a while to get that done. So thank you to everybody that's become a member of the stream. And how we're going to do it is, it doesn't look like I can set it to members only to put in Space Loot to try to grab a member gift. So I know who the members are. I have a list of all 32 people. If somebody wins that isn't a member, they're just not going to get that prize, and I'll click the button again until we get a member. Hopefully people listen to me on that night, and non-members don't put in any bids for the giveaway prize. So we got a lot of stuff going on. You're giving away members, not my member, Top. Not my member. The membership. What's up, Kelly?
Can I see if I can get one of these?
What kind of bone is that?
Milk bone, soft and chewy.
They're not really good for them, but you can see if they like it.
Okay.
See if they like it. Kelly's friends at school gave us a whole bunch of stuff for the puppy, so that was cool. That was very nice of them. I only want a big member. If you say so, Shu. If that's what you're into, then get yourself a big member. But no, thank you to everybody that's scrolling above me for joining the membership, helping out the community. If you don't want to do a monthly membership to help us out, if you see to the bottom over there, it says Jalen $5. That was our last donation. You can just look in the description of every video. There is a link to donations. There's a link to our merch shop. I actually just added two new things to the merch shop. A Chippy glass, a tumbler with Chippy on there, and I forgot the other thing I added on there. So there's two new things on there. It's just Teesprings, as everybody else, is getting a little ridiculous with their prices. So it's a little on the not expensive side, but a little more than I would like to charge. But I have no control over that. unless I start ordering things, which I might, because I could get coffee mugs at a cheaper price than buying them on Teespring, and Cricut has a coffee mug labeler, like their Cricut vinyl printer, where you can shove the coffee mug in there and it'll put the chippy on there, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. Jason, glad you got your Grissom board. I just sent another 2 out. I need to order myself. What's it? Oh, they like them? Okay. Kelly was giving me the thumbs up because she didn't want to talk. This live stream, everybody knows, all sorts of craziness happens on the live stream. Yeah, we're down to 10 Grissom boards. I sent another 2 out. Shu, yours is on the side, so just let me know when your PayPal is done. We'll put the one back up on the site. This way, you know, you can do your thing. I love my chippy mug. The Kelly and Elaine always steal my chippy mug. They're always using it. But hey, Matt, what's going on? Once I have this set up down here, my chippy mug, I got to order my I want to order at least 6 of the chippy glasses. This way, I have my chippy glasses. She'll be back in here. I'll let her know that you guys said hello, and then she can stop on here. So I didn't pick a model to look at tonight. I couldn't remember if you guys remember or not. Did we look at the 1/16 scale Trans Am? I know we looked at the big 57 Chevy that I'm supposed to be doing for a group build, but I don't remember. Chippy Pints, yes, Chippy Pints. I don't remember if we looked at the Trans Am. If we didn't look at the Trans Am, I got the workbench cleared off. Just, you know, put us on break later, flip on the lights over there, and we can take a look at that. Hey Kev, what's going on? We got both tops here tonight. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Jalen. I can't remember if we did it or not. The other thing I want to, you know, I wonder if I can get to it. I'm going to put a little poll up since we got a bunch of people here. Let's go streamlabs.com. And I want to put up a poll because we were talking about this last night on the live stream. We've been doing a bunch of live streams now that we got the whatchamacallit back, the internet back, and they just put a whole bunch of flags outside. I think they're changing my gas lines and they're moving the gas meters out to the outside. My gas meter's inside, so that'll free up room. Excuse me. That'll free up room in the laundry room if they move that out. And then they put more flags in the front over there. So for optimum, I think they're trying to beat us to fiber, but they can, even if they do get fiber, I'm not taking it. Okay. I'm going to create a poll. And then I'm going to start it. Option 1 is going to be yes. We haven't done a poll in a while, so hopefully we remember how to do the polls. Exclamation point, no. Add that one, done. Start poll. Let me see if that pops up in the front. A poll has opened for Wednesday night unboxings. Vote. Oh, how did that? Vote Pedro. How did that come up? Let me cancel that. Close poll. Cancel. Yes. Stupid thing. Start this poll. There we go. That one should work. We're not voting on tanks or anything like that, Brian. That's I think that was actually the last poll we did for voting on what to unbox next. Ooh, wait a minute. I think I was supposed to no, I think I did the tank. I'm not sure. So poll opened up. Yes, no, I don't know. Where am I? What's a model? Last night we were talking about, because HobbyLink International used to be Sci-Fi Fantasy and Model Builder International. We were separate. Now we got everything under the heading of HobbyLink International. We were talking about changing the name of Space Loot. And then if we decide we want to change the name of Space Loot, we got to come up with a name. I'm thinking Chippy Treats. So we can put a whole bunch of names up there, and would, you know, not silly names, but, you know, we'll grab like the 5 top names that are out there, and then we could do a vote on those. So if you see, I put up a poll. It says a poll has opened for change Space Loot name. If you want to vote, just hit exclamation point vote, the space bar, exclamation point yes if you want to change it. or exclamation point vote, hit the space bar, and then exclamation point no if you don't want to change it. Kenny Cash. Kenny Cash. I like that. Both with a K. Both with a K. So we'll run that for a while, and then we'll see what happens with that. I'm going myself with Chippy Treats because Chippy is a little chinchilla and it gets a little treat. So the cash could be, or the loot on here could be Chippy Treats. It needs to be a short name because I don't want to type out Chippy Treats. I'm lazy. Chippy Chips is a good one. Chippy Chips is a good one too. Chippy Pellets. That sounds like poopy. That definitely sounds like poopy. That's not a good one. See, Wednesday nights are starting off good already. What are we voting for? Hey, Benny, what's going on? I'm glad to see that you're here tonight and not underneath the house fixing a leak. We're voting on changing it. Actually popped up right above your comment because we combined everything back under HobbyLink International. We're looking to change possibly the name of Space Loot over to something like Chippy Treats, Chippy Loot, Chippy Coins, Chippy something. This way it flows along with the HobbyLink International image, I guess you call it, or with Chippy. I don't know. Kelly, everybody was saying hello.
Oh, hi.
If you want to pop on real quick, you can. You're not bothering anybody. Everybody knows you. Every time you come in, they say hi. So you can, she's huffing on her vape. Watching the Big Easy TV show. Nice. I was watching,
Hi.
there's Kelly. She was supposed to work late tonight, but she's here with us now, and she's already worn out from the puppos.
Well, I was up. I was in Brooklyn last night. I took a class till 9 o'clock, so it was a tiring evening.
Yes, it was. And she's back now.
Yeah.
And I seen you stick your tongue out at me.
Yeah. Blame Pete on the floor again.
He's a bad boy.
I don't know.
He's a bad boy.
We're watching.
So-
We're watching Bushcraft.
So you got to see Kelly, everybody, as usual. I should have been an asshole and turned on the red light when Kelly came. Now that would have been funny. No? I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Let's just call it boobs, because everyone wants more boobs anyway. Chippy boobs. Yeah, well, last night Top was on his live stream. If you don't know Top, it's Buckman's Model Mania in here. Go check out his channel. Go check out Fubar Model Yard, Sci-Fi Model Shop. Everybody in here has a channel. Jam Scale Model Art. And go check out each other's channels. But it ended up, the puppies woke up from their nap, so I was watching Top on a 65-inch screen. And he has one camera. It's only a $10 webcam, which looked actually beautiful. It looked really good, Top, on the big screen. It was nice and clear. That camera's actually nice for just $10. So I got to see Top. Top made the big time. He was up on a 65-inch screen last night. So I was trying to, I had him on my phone and on the big screen. So I was typing on the phone and doing the whatchamacallit, watching him there. Puppy boot, buck loot. We got all sorts of things. Oh, there's Kyle. Poor Kyle may have made the leak. You never know. Chippy Treat. I see Chip Treat from Kaylin. Hey, the Maker's Cave. If we're gonna change, if you don't want it to change, for people here that are new, you got to put exclamation point vote, then hit the space bar, and then exclamation point yes or no, whichever one you want to choose. It's gonna be Jalen. Saturday is gonna be the same thing. If you've never been here for a raffle, it's gonna end up being exclamation point raffle and then a space and then how many you want to do it. We'll go over that. The guys will help you out because everybody's been here for a lot of giveaways. So I got all the giveaway stuff. I don't have everything in hand. Hobby Lobby's actually shipping me something. I actually ran into it. I don't know if it's every week or I just randomly ran into it last night, but I was looking on like Mega Hobby, Andy's Hobby Headquarters, Hobby Link, and some, it might have been Sprue Brothers. Oh, hey, thank you for joining, Dave. Dave has officially become a member. Thank you very much for joining the HLI membership community there. Really appreciate it. Helps out the site and all that other stuff. But as I was saying, I was checking prices on stuff and I was getting pissed because, you know, it's not the retailer's fault. They got to make money too. It's just with the everything rising, model prices were really expensive. So I said, let me check out Hobby Lobby. Went over to Hobby Lobby. I just hit in the search bar model kits, and it ended up they were having a 40% sale last night. I don't know if it's still going on Hobby Lobby, and that actually helped out getting some of the prizes we're going to be giving away. We got to thank GB, Bud, and Chris, because they've added into these giveaways the big Mega 3-month giveaway. So it's definitely going to be 14 kits that we're giving away, and then we're going to have one prize for the members. If I can do more prizes for the members in the following ones, then we'll add some more prizes in there. Hey, what's going on, Eric? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Chippy Change. Chippy Change is a good one. HLI Bucks. That's a good one, Kaylin. I like that. HLI Bucks. That's definitely a good one. So we'll let that run a little bit longer. I don't think anything's going on the community, but we'll let people know about the community because we do have 35 people here. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hey Dan, how's it going? Sorry I missed you. I just saw you now. Ad is for the whole week. They seem to run it every other week. Sweet. I got to keep checking them because I was glad I bumped into that last night. Actually, while I did it, I noticed that Hobby Lobby only takes PayPal. When I clicked on the PayPal button, it's like, if you try to get a PayPal credit card, which I have no problem getting a credit card to just add to the stash of credit cards, it's like, we'll take $40 off your order. It's like, really now? So I typed it in and got $40 off the order, which was nice. They do 40% off every other week, a Hobby Lobby on models. Sweet. I didn't know they did it online, so I got lucky last night. It actually helped out. So now I know every other week I'll check. Mine, I already got an email that FedEx has the package and it's on its way. It's coming from Ohio, so it should be here in a few days. Anybody that does win Saturday, the Hobby Lobby ones I might not have by Saturday. So once I get those, I'll ship those out. Spence, I'm going to need you to send me a link to your thing again. I got one of those crook neck jammies for the microphone, but unfortunately, these do not work. So I'm going to package these up. I'm going to actually email Amazon tonight, tell them they don't work on the microphone, and they're going to do one of two things. They're either going to tell me to keep it and they'll refund my money, or they'll want me to ship this back. I think for $8.99, most likely they're going to tell me to keep them, because it's cheaper for me to keep it than them to pay me shipping. If you're new here, we're up to 36. If you're new here, don't be shy. If you want to, say hello. Bunch of great guys and gals in the chat. They'll walk you through any kind of voting or anything like that. If anybody's ever been on Twitch, a lot of the voting stuff is the same as over there. So let me see. I don't think anything crazy is going on the community, but if you haven't joined up yet, this is the community. Community.hobbylinkinternational.com. I don't want to go in there. I got to, once I go back, I'll approve whoever that was because I missed that today. But we have pretty much everything for everybody. Everything for everybody. Another Christmas saying. If you don't know me by now, Christmas is my favorite thing in the world. We got our HLI announcements. If you have a YouTube channel, you can post up your videos here. We don't mind you posting. We actually want you to post your channels up and everything so people can find you. In our resources, we post up everybody's channel that's on the site. If it's your channel's not there, let us know so I can put your channel up and add it in. And then I broke everything down into categories. This way, if you like to do animals and dinosaurs, you got that. Civilian stuff, a whole bunch of stuff in there for civilian, military, sci-fi, fantasy, and cartoon stuff in here. Real space, we have 3D modeling. A little section for member resources with airbrushing, electronics, scratch building. And then we have our annual group builds over here, which probably around August, we as a community will vote on next year's group builds. I might not have a vote on the air, land, and sea one or I'm sorry, not the Air, Land, and Sea one. The military group build. What I may do for the military group build, for the annual group build, is a lot of people, I'm shocked, have been asking for it. We might have the 2023 group build will be themed the Korean War group build. Anything Korean War on either side. So I think we're gonna do that with the military one. Then we have all our Secret Santa stuff, and of course, if you haven't seen the main site, come over, hit the home button, and you can go to the main site and check out all the articles on here. I got to add a whole bunch of articles this weekend of what everybody's been up to, and start making whatchamacallit. I just flew out of my head. I'm getting old. Sorry about that. Making the articles. Oh, making the slideshows for May. I'm going to just jump back over there. I want to see who joined up. This way I can approve their... I don't know when they did that. Yesterday at 6:44. I better approve them now. This way they know. So if you haven't joined up, I have to approve you. Just, it helps keep the bots out and everything like that. So if I do not get to you right away, that's the reason. I will get to you within 24 hours. And you will be able to get onto the site. And I thank everybody that's been joining the community. It is always fun to have you guys there. We do have a Discord. So if you want to join Discord too, I hear Doggy's going crazy. You can come over to the Discord. That's just basically a live chat. Actually, Tommy's looking into something where we might be able to dump Discord, and we can have a live chat, hopefully a live chat on the community, or it's some kind of plugin where Discord will be right on the community, so you don't have to go directly to Discord. Let's see. Thank you for joining the community. You can log in anytime now. There we go. Whoever that may have been. I think I know who that is by the name on there. Come on, send it. There we go. Now we're back. I take care of everything while we're doing this. So the next thing up, let's take a look. Not sure if you guys heard, but the guy that did the box art for Rodin. Yeah, unfortunately, I heard about that one. 'Tis good to be the king. 2023, 70 years since the ceasefire. It's a perfect year to have it then. So you know what? Then I think we won't even have a vote on the military one next year. 2023 will be the Korean War group build. And like I said, it can be anything from the Korean War, either side. It could be static builds, it could be dioramas. You're going to have a year to build it, and that'll start in January. Why don't the right angle connectors work? I don't know. I plugged both of them in, and I tested the volume, and it didn't get sound through. As soon as I put this one back in, I got sound through it. So I don't know why it's not working. If yours is working, I'm going to order yours. These for some reason didn't want to work. All right, so let's go over to group builds. For those of you who are in here and haven't seen yet, we have a bunch of group builds that we run throughout the year. And this one started May the 5th of last year. It'll end May the 2nd. I don't know all the dates off the top of my head. I'm sorry. We have a lot of them just to try to get everybody into a group build if they want to get in. So the Sci-Fi Fantasy Star Wars group build, this is going to end May the 2nd. You got to get all of your pictures into me, and then we'll have the slideshow on May the 4th. May the 4th, I won't work overtime if they even offer overtime. This way I could get home and we can have the slideshow by hopefully 7 o'clock, and we'll have fun with that. I already know what my Korean War build will be. I see a MASH chopper in my future. So since the Korean War is only ceasefires, it only builds for the active shooting war, asking for a friend. Yeah, it would be, whatever they were fighting with during that period until the ceasefire. This is a model building site. I thought I was joining a knitting group. My poor shelf queen in the box, dang it. Yeah, I got a lot of shelf queens. But this guy's almost over. This week coming is the end of March, so you'll have April to finish up your builds and get them over to me. Then we have our annual Halloween build. This has been going on for years, and this one's always a good one. This one starts November 1st and runs till October 28th or 29th to get your pictures in for that. Everything else is from January 1st to December 31st, I think it is, and then I'll do the slideshow in January for all of these guys that are coming up. This is the HobbyLink International Chippy Open, so say you see all the group builds, you want to build something military, let's say like next year it's Korean War, and you don't want to build something Korean War, you want to build Vietnam or the Gulf War or World War I, you can put it into this group and build with other people that are building for this group build. Excuse me. And then we have the HobbyLink International TV and Movie Group Build, and that's anything from TV and movies, of course, and all these that I'm going to talk about now are year-long group builds. The HobbyLink International Tall Ships, I know Lewis and Kaylin are building for this one. I'm not sure if I don't know if Top's going to finish the Black Pearl in time. And Eric, I know they're both building ships too. So they're building, all right, Top said the difference between it. I think they're cruise liners they're building, but that would be a cruise liner group build. I have 7 Shelf Queens. Is that too many? Asking for a friend. George, absolutely not. Ask Buckman's Model Mania in here. He actually, almost all the guys know my oldest Shelf Queen, and I have tons of Shelf Queens that I got to get on. And then we got our Star Trek group build. This did pretty well last year too for all the Star Trek people. Black Pearl in time. You're funny. I had to try. You got it the rest of the year to build it. Yeah, that's a tough one. The Tall Ships group build is tough just because there's a lot of work that goes into those ships. And even if you started on January 1st, you might not have finished by the end of the year. So I might try to stay away from those bigger ones unless we do, because you'll know in advance to get the kit and all your parts and basically start on January 1st if we do something like Battleships of World War II, because those, you could get smaller kits like 700 scale. I know if Lewis is watching, there's no such thing as 700 scale, but you can get smaller ones. But if you decide to do a 350, you'll have the whole year to do it. The International HobbyLink International 2022 helicopter group build, we got that going on. I know the couple finished that already. Caveman built that model, Kenny. Which model? I don't even know what I was talking about. International Figures and Busts. I don't think anybody's entered theirs into this yet. And then we have the Cars of the 50s. I'm working on that. A whole bunch of people are working on that. And then we have the Battlestar Galactica group build. I haven't seen anybody start this one yet either. And then we got the Armor of World War II group build. So there's plenty. And also, if you're on YouTube and you're not on the community, because you can join the group builds if you're not part of the community, we appreciate it if you did join the community so we could see your work. If you're not, you still can join in. You can send me pictures and they'll be on the slideshow. But if you're doing just videos, try to hashtag your video in there, hashtag HobbyLink International. This way it ends up under one hashtag and we can all find your builds. Hey Mike, what's going on? I have one coming for that bus build. Sweet. Is it possible to share pics of your past works with the groups? If you're on the community, yeah, absolutely. You could post all your past work. It doesn't have to be a new build. You can post in there that this is an older build of mine. The guys do it all the time. My mom's an ocean liner. Hey now, that sounds like an insult. Cruisers. Most other passenger ships don't really go out to sea. Okay. And then we have the most important one, and this is the first annual Jesse Bucksbaum Memorial build for bullying awareness. Unfortunately, Jesse took his own life at a young age for being bullied, and we're all in on this one to support Bud. Bud's had a rough time, so hopefully a lot of people get into this one and come over to the community and post your builds for that one. Korean War Armor Group build. It's going to be anything during the Korean War. This way there'll be planes in it. It opens it up to everything for everybody if anybody wants to do a diorama of figures or something like that. So Kenny said I need to buy a new kit. Yes, you do. You need to buy a new kit. You definitely need to buy a new kit. And that's all of those. So that's all the group builds. And in August we'll have a live show and do We don't do the vote on the live show, but we'll have a live show and tell you about the upcoming ones, and then you come over to the community and vote for which group build you want, or we can try to do it over here if we can get enough people on here. And we're up to 40. Hopefully everybody says hello. Thank you for stopping by. We enjoy you being here with us, and if you're new here, everybody in the stream knows I call it all the time. This is the Seinfeld of modeling live shows. All of a sudden we're talking about models, and the next thing you know, we're on to baseball somehow. I don't know how that works, but it does. It just does. All right, let's get over to the monthly giveaways, and hopefully I have this at the beginning and not the end. There we go, January, even though it's March. So what happened was in January, I think we only got one live stream in, and then things went tits up. Everything was buffering. I couldn't get on, and the silly technician that I am that deals with this type of equipment every day didn't even think of how to troubleshoot their equipment. It's not my company's equipment, it's another company's equipment. Didn't even think about how to troubleshoot their equipment. So I was trying to stream, and all it did was buffer, and thanks to a lot of you guys coming over to the streams and watching the buffering and me getting frustrated and shutting it off in the middle, we caught one here or there that was good for about an hour, and then it just died out. So it ends up, I went looking for my 25-foot Cat6 Ethernet cord. I found that, plugged it into the computer, plugged it into my Cat6 port on the wall, went over to my rack. I saw the light, so I knew my computer was on. So I popped it into LAN port 1, came running back here like, hey, let's see what we got. No internet. I was like, damn. Did the same thing with port 2, did the same thing with port 3. We had no internet. Had only one more shot, port 4. We popped it into port 4. And port 4 worked. So I am now hardwired, and that's how we're streaming. It ends up that their equipment is faulty. I'm not bothering, like I said, to call Optimum and have them change it out because Fios is already on the block. We're just waiting for the main hub. I see new flags out here, which is usually trenching for the wire from the house to the curb. So hopefully within the next few weeks it's here, and then I'll call up Optimum, tell them I'm bringing their stuff in, and they can have their stuff back, and I'll have all stuff. But we're going to stay hardwired for everything. So this Saturday coming up is the last Saturday of March, and we're going to have our monthly giveaway, which will consist of 3 months, January, February, and March, and we're going to go through everything that we're going to be giving away here and let you know what you're in for on Saturday night. After I have, excuse me, a sip of Dr. Pepper. He'll get your house wired eventually. My house is totally wired. That is not a problem. It's the outside wiring that's a problem. That is a problem. And January, we're going to be giving away a B52H Stratofortress, and this is thanks to Benny Fubar Model Yard. Yes, exactly, Spence. 3 out of 4 ports, no good. So now I know that the router was no good too. That's why I was having so much trouble. So it must have been dying slowly. But thanks to Benny for this 1/144th scale B52H. That'll be going out as a prize. And then we got GB's Model Zone, who put in 3 kits. We got the Spitfire Mark 9C late version. And then we have another Spitfire, and I cut off the picture, so I would have to look back here and tell you. This one's a 148 scale. The first one was 172nd. Let me see which one this is. That one's just the Mark 9. So we had a 172nd, a 148th Spitfire, and another Edward Weekend build of the Messerschmitt, can never say it right, a 172nd scale kit. So thank you, GB, for donating those, and Benny for donating the other kit to the giveaway. And we're going to be putting in, HLI's putting in the 148 scale birdcage version of the Corsair from Tamiya. And we're also going to be putting in the F-14A Tomcat in 172nd scale from Hasegawa. 2 of these are going to be given away, and then we're going to thank Bud, because Bud is putting in one of these into the giveaway. And he's also putting in the 148 scale, I say Italeri. I know some people say Italeri. I say Italeri because I say Italy. I mean Italian, just because of where I'm from, where I was from in Staten Island, Staten, Italy. The V22 Osprey, my brother sent me. I think we just lost another one of these the other day. I hate this thing. That thing has caused so many deaths, and I'm surprised they haven't gotten rid of this thing. Where did that other Kyle come from? Which Kyle? Which Kyle? So that, the last F14 and this one are from Bud. So that's going to be 8 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 planes are in here. And that was supposed to be just January's build. Or not build, giveaway. So 8 planes were going out. February was going to be sci-fi month. So February, we're going back in time. We got a little time machine. We're going to be giving away 148 scale ATSTs. We're going to be giving away 3 of those. So that was going to be February. So we got 3 of those going out. So now we're up to 11 people that can win on Saturday. And then for March, the giveaway is going to be ships. 2 are going to be 1/72nd, one's going to be 1/350 scale. And thanks to Chris K, LTC, Leona Timber Company in here, he's donating a 1/350 scale USS San Francisco CA-38 from 1942. That's a pretty cool looking ship. So that'll be in there. And then HLI is putting in the Revell 1/72nd scale PT-109. And we're also putting in the PT-588. And if you notice the difference between the both of them, the PT-109 really doesn't have all the towers and stuff like that. It's got the torpedoes on the side, the guns mounted up front and aft. And then you have, what has it got? Also depth charges on the front of the boat there. This one has, it's got the 4 torpedoes too, but it has a lot more rigging to it. I really can't see in the back on this picture because it's a little smaller. Looks like it kind of might have an anti-aircraft gun in the back. I'm not sure, but it's got the life raft in the front. This one definitely has a lot more. I didn't know about the PT-588 until I seen the model of it, and I got to look it up because I never heard of it. I got to see if it's really, why they picked that version of it. So those are going to be the 14 kits that we're giving away on Saturday. So we'll have 14 winners Saturday. And we will ship these worldwide. And if you're not in the States, we'll ship them worldwide. If by some chance the shipping is super crazy to where you live, what we'll do is I'll get a hold of you and see if there's a hobby shop by you or an online shop that you shop at on your side of the world. And we can, we'll either PayPal you the money or you tell me the hobby shop online. I can order it directly from there to cut down on shipping and send it over to you just by ordering from there. It's a lot easier that way. So those are all the kits. I'm just going to run through the thing here. I don't say idolaria, I say testers. Idolaria makes some good kits. They're not all bad. He's there twice to sneak. I have the DeLorean. Great set of decals with a free model in every box. Yeah, the ATST is definitely a nice kit. I have that one up there. That's definitely nice. Hey, Jeff, how's it going? Good to see you here. Giving me ATSTDs. Oh, Jesus. You guys kill me. Sister ship of the New Orleans. I like them both. 109 is old school. Okay. Star Wars ATST from Return of the Jedi. I don't ship worldwide. No. Chris, don't worry. If somebody wins, I will PayPal you the money for shipping, or you could just ship it to me. I'll pay for the shipping to me, and then I'll pay for the shipping out. I've got the PT-109. Don't have the 588. PT Cruiser. I actually kind of like that PT Cruiser. That wasn't too bad. Chris, you can go ahead and send me the kit. You know the proper return address. Okay, they just need more love. They do. They need a little more love. Hey, Sandy. Hopefully you're doing well. What's going on, Scott? Modeler X. Hopefully everything is well. Well, board is paid for, Kenny. Okay, Shu, I have yours on the side. I'll tell Paul to add one back because I took yours out of stock. So we'll just add one back. That's all. Now, up next is, I think, did I make a cover photo? Yes, I did. The HLI March 2022 members giveaway. What this is, if you're looking at the home screen right now, I don't know. I'm going to jump over to YouTube if it shows it. I don't know if it does. Yeah, right underneath the video, you'll see a little join button. And that is, there's different tiers of membership that you can join up. Dave, I have to add Dave's name to the scroll up there because he just joined. So it's a monthly membership. You don't have to do it. It just helps out the site, helps us do giveaways. It helps us, with hosting and getting stuff for live streams or for videos and stuff like that to help us keep running and doing things. And we appreciate all the help from you guys. So that's what that's all about. You don't have to join it. If you do feel like, you want to give to HLI to help out run things and you only want to do it once in a while, we also do have a donation link, and that's in the description below. You can find the donation link down there, and we also have a merch shop, which I can't put up on YouTube because I don't have 10,000 subscribers and probably won't even hit 10,000 subscribers. So that's what that's all about. So this month, what we are giving away, and we're going to be going through, Kaylin, you can tell your friends over there, I think his name was Jacob that I talked to. Your friends over at Spray Gunner, we're promoting their website. Their website looks pretty nice. This is the Patriot Badger 105. This is actually the 3-in-1 set that I'll be ordering and giving away to one of our lucky members. Whoever's registered as a member can get in on this Saturday, and it's only for members. So if you do put in space loot, one, you're going to lose your space loot because I'm not going to give it back if you don't follow the directions, because what it's going to be is just members only. So members will be able to, I'm going to see if there's a way if I can make it members only to do the raffle, but it doesn't look like it. So members will be able to put in their space loot or whatever we're going to call it and have a chance at winning the Badger Patriot 105. So that is how that is going to go. So it's a little thank you to the members, and we're going to try to do that quarterly. It may be an airbrush. Again, it could be a model kit or a paint set or something like that. But because you guys are members, you're going to have your own special little giveaway. And because there's less of you, I'm assuming the odds are better to win, because now we're up to 33 members. 33 members. Which is pretty cool. Did I lose yet? I lose every time because I can't vote on my own stuff. Let me scroll back a little bit. I'm going to go back over to Q&A. So those are all the things we're going to do on Saturday. Should be fun, giving all that away. Make him bid on the kit, Chris, and he will outbid himself. Yeah, Kaylin, what were you doing, outbidding yourself? That was crazy. What PT-580 who boat is that? I don't know, Brian. It's definitely an American boat. I just never seen it before. Didn't your President Kenny serve on one of the PT boats? Yes, he did. No room for engine work. If Kaylin wins the ship, it'll get lost in the mail. Soda can mash chopper. That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. Do we have to be watching Saturday to be able to win? You have to be here to when the raffle starts, so you can put in your raffle tickets to try to win. So if you're not here during the live stream and you can't put your raffle tickets in, unfortunately, you won't be in the giveaway. Saturday, like I said, if I'm not working overtime. Tomorrow I see my doctor. I'm going to find out if I'm going back to work or not yet anyhow. But Saturday, if I'm not working overtime, we're going to do the show at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to give everybody a chance to be here worldwide. If I'm working overtime, then it's going to be 7 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time, and we'll do the giveaway then. But yes, if you're looking to get in as a member to try to win the airbrush, or if you are a subscriber here and you're trying to get in to win one of the giveaway prizes, you have to be here because I can't put in the raffle for you. You have to be the one typing in to do the tickets. I win. let me see. I'm still scrolling back. I just want to catch up on chat and see what else is going on. I don't want to miss any questions. I might not be home Saturday. There's a monster truck show this weekend, and me and my brother might go see it. Oh, that's cool. Me, please. Did I lose yet? I saw that one. That's because Top is Top. He doesn't have to follow directions. That's why they call him Top. Make a special members only stream to give the airbrush away. We could do that. We could do a members only stream and do it that way. That's a pretty good idea. Shoot. If nobody's streaming, you know, I think Top and Eric are streaming tomorrow. If nobody's streaming Friday night, maybe we'll do that. We'll do a members only stream on Friday night and do the giveaway there. That's a good idea, Chris. Members only. We could do a members only stream. This way it doesn't get all mixed up. Stop thinking. Those are nice airbrushes. I got 2 of them. Yeah, I have the Sotar 2020, a Chrome, Patriot, and a Crescendo. But I do want my Harder and Steenbeck. Steenbeck. I always say it wrong. 43 watching. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Maybe I'll put 7K. Remember, Bud, people put in a lot of space loot and sometimes don't win. There's that guy that always puts in 1 space loot and wins. And then sometimes the guy that puts in 100 wins. So it's all randomly done by Streamlabs. It just picks out who, whatever name it's going to pick out. If I win, I'll send it to Bud. I can't wait to lose the PT 109. It was a reserve auction. I was trying to meet reserve, but it was too high. Okay. I see why you were bidding against yourself now. Space loot. That's about right, Buck. Invites only. The fewer people here, the better. My odds. That's true. And why don't I have a neon green trippy background? I don't know. I have a blue background. I have a blue one going on. And what else is it? Is National Puppy Day, and yet no puppies. I can have Kelly bring them in. I don't know if they're sleeping or not. It's very quiet, so they might it's whatchamacallit. I don't want to wake them up because then they'll be up and it's crazy. I would do a wheel, but the wheel is easier for doing the community thing, because if I do a wheel run and somebody bets 100 space loot, then I have to put their name in multiple times on the wheel, and I would have to do that during the live stream. So I let Streamlabs take care of it. That's why I have Streamlabs. It automatically does the raffle. People put their raffles in, and whoever pulls wins. Let's see, Chippy. Yes, Rascals, Hobbies, and I will be dual streaming tomorrow night. Okay, it'll be on your channel. Puppies. I'll see if they're awake. I could have always Kelly bring them in. Eric needs to win the cruiser because he's not. Lower seem to drive me crazy. You need to get me one on my list to pick up brand name airbrush. Been buying cheap ones. That's one thing I always suggest. You know, a lot of people like to buy those cheap Chinese knockoffs, and then they go through 2 or 3 of them. And a lot of people say, hey, I don't want to buy a good airbrush because I don't know how to airbrush very well. I think you're better off. I'm not saying go out and buy yourself a Harder and Steenbeck. I always say it wrong. Because that's a very expensive airbrush, but you could go out and pick up a nice Iwata, or you can pick up a good Grex. I don't know how much those run. Iwata's not too bad. You could pick up a Badger at a good price, a Badger Patriot 105. I would learn on that because the Badgers and the better airbrushes, if taken care of properly, will last you a lifetime. And I'm not kidding about that either. Kelly and I have been together 25 years. This year, this October, we'll be together for 25 years. She bought me a Badger Crescendo 175, and that was one of my main workhorses. I still use it, especially if I'm doing primer on a kit through an airbrush. 25 years, that airbrush is still like brand new. Everything's shiny, well taken care of. It's not going to go down on you like one of the cheap Chinese knockoffs eventually are gonna break on you and foul up and stuff like that. So my suggestion, you don't have to take my advice on it, is if you're just learning, don't buy the cheap crap. go buy yourself a nice airbrush, learn on that, take your time. I was actually talking to Kaylin, I think we were talking about it on Discord. Before you even start painting a model, you can go watch some videos, and you can also order these sheets for airbrushing. They're called practice airbrush sheets. Basically, you can Google it and you'll find them. And they got little dashes, they got little circles, they got script, they got all sorts of things on these sheets to help you learn control of that trigger, from airbrushing up close to airbrushing further away, so you can shade in things. So that would be my suggestion. Stick with something good, learn on that. You're not going to break it, and if you do foul it up, most likely all you got to do is clean it out. It's pretty hard to break an airbrush, even though I have done it. What I did on the Crescendo, because I was tired and I wanted to clean it out for the night, I used to drop my airbrushes in a bottle of lacquer thinner to break up everything and then take them out and break them all down. And what I forgot to do was to take out the pin at the bottom of the handle. For those of you, hold on. Let me see if you can see that. This piece here at the bottom, I always forget what that's called, but that has a little pin that pushes down in it, and it has O-rings in there, and I forgot to take that out, and I set it in the lacquer thinner overnight, and guess what happened? The O-rings were shot. Just had to order the piece. The piece was only $5 and put it back together, and it worked great. But I don't do the lacquer anymore unless I'm using enamels or something like that, and then I'll just hand do it and get everything out. This is the chrome. If you don't know the Badger Chrome or the Sotars or any of their others, the Patriot doesn't have, I think the new Patriot has it, but this has a locking mechanism in the back, so I can set how deep I want to pull my trigger. I could set it, pretty far up, and then I could get nice thin lines consistently without worrying about if I'm pulling the trigger back to the same spot, or if I need a wider spray pattern, I can pull it back. The Chrome is a very nice airbrush. So is the Patriot and the Sotar 2020. And if something does happen with your Badger, I don't know about other companies, but you can send this back to Badger, and they'll take care of your airbrush for you. Usually for free, they'll fix it. And what happened was, I had ordered a Chrome off of Amazon, and Shu ordered a Sotar 2020 off of Amazon. He sent it to me to try to fix it. I tried once, then we tried a second time, and we found out that the air tip in his was broken. So that's why it was bad. It was actually previously used and sold as new on Amazon. And the same thing happened with my Chrome airbrush. It was sold as new, and it was actually a used airbrush. I talked to Ken over at Badger. He told me send them in. He'll repair, they'll get them repaired for me. And what they did over at Badger, they just sent me 2 new airbrushes to replace the ones that were bad from Amazon. He actually asked me to put it out there a while ago, and I did. Please don't buy Badger airbrushes off of Amazon, because they do have a lot of complaints about people, unless it's sold directly from Badger on Amazon. I don't think they have their own store. But if you're getting it from a second or third party, a lot of them are used airbrushes that have problems with them. People didn't do the right thing. They dropped it on the needle. They used whatever they used on it, destroyed a cup. They broke the tip on it because they used too high a pressure or whatever they did. So he said, you go to a reputable company and buy your Badger airbrushes. So that's our public service announcement for the day on the Badger airbrushes. Let me go through this again and see what we got. I have Badgers, and they're all great. Yes. Where's the cats? The cats are all upstairs. My cats are all upstairs. I love the Pasha H series. It's a workhorse. Ding, 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 buck. No control. Want to throw as much paint at a model as I can at one time. Not me. I like having my control. The Badger Patriot doesn't have the control, so I'm very used to how far I have to pull that back and stuff. So it's not bad. This one and the Sotar 2020 I use for if I'm going to be doing detail painting. That is the air valve. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name of it. I think Kaylin broke one in less than a week. Notice Kenny's totally ignored the ferret comment. Was there a ferret comment? My brother had ferrets. He loved ferrets. And if you're going to buy a ferret now, see, we're just all over the place. Used to be able to pick up a ferret for like $79. The Petco by me is $3.79. So I'm sorry, Jeff. Sometimes I don't catch comments in here. That's why I lack a thinner plus neoprene rings. He goes, yep, it was bad news. I always go deep. Stay away from the Badger 100 though. Side siphon cups are horrible. I won't use a side siphon cup. I have either the gravity feed or the Crescendo is a glass bottle siphon feed, but not side. Oh, my whole thing just jumped, and I was reading something, you guys' things, and that's what she said, Gilbert. Ordered Sotar 2020 fluid nozzle was cracked. Ken and Badger sent me the whole new. Yep, yeah, they're awesome over at Badger. They'll always take care of you. The plastic airbrushes, I can't think of the name. Was that the Aztec airbrushes that you pop on top of the cans? Badger has always good sales, sometimes 2 for 1. Yes, they do have good sales. To buy, going to Amazon to buy an airbrush, so you could get a bad one and then send it back and get a new one. We got time. We got time there, Chris. We got sorry, I'm old school and use Humbrol paints. Nothing wrong with that. Squirrels, where? Just trying to catch up with everything everybody's saying. All right, I don't remember. I think Jalen said we didn't look at it, but we can take a look at the 1/16 scale Trans Am. I got it back here, but that one is going to be part of a giveaway. This one is from MPC. This one's still in the plastic. Mine is over on the shelf. I'd have to get that, and we can go over and look at that. But before we do that, I want to look and see, and it's been running. Well, the vote's been running for 47 minutes. Close, complete. It should pop up. You can no longer vote on the poll about changing the name of Space Loot. Yeah, the Aztec, I was never a fan of that. So everybody in here that voted yes to change an overwhelming 73.68% to change the name of Space Loot, because we are no longer a dedicated just sci-fi show, sci-fi channel. Now we got everything going on here, so we will change the name of Space Loot. We can have another poll on that on Saturday, because everybody's so used to Space Loot. We'll use it again for the last time on Saturday, and then we will change it up after that. So if you guys want to see the 1/16 scale Trans Am, I'll set up for that, and I'll get it on the bench. I have to get the bench lights on and all that other good stuff. Aztec set in auction for like $50. Chippy bucks, yeah. We gotta see what we're gonna change it to. I'll have to set up a poll for that. Yeah, there's Chuck Norris. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you guys on break for a little bit. Let's change it to Federation credits. I'm gonna put you guys on break just for a little bit while I get the lights on over here. I'll go grab the thing, we'll get set up, and I might have to run back and forth because I haven't really seen what it looks like on here. And then I gotta move my microphone over there too, so we got a little bit to do. Show me your car. All right, hold on guys, let me set this up. Sorry guys, I need to get a microphone for this desk too, so I don't have to move everything around. It's kind of hard to see things because I got to run back and forth to the computer. Sorry for sounding so far away. All right, it looks like it may be, and let me turn my computer a little bit so I can try to see that. I am not, oh, you know how I can see what you guys are saying? And this is why I want to get a second microphone for the desk and a better camera for over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on my phone. I'll go to the live stream. Let me make sure that it's not any volume on there. This way I can see what you guys are saying. And we can put that up there. Now hopefully I still have sound. All right, can you hear me? I'm hoping you can hear me. So this is a 1979 Pontiac Firebird. Large. I'll take the card again. I'll take the car again. Well, look at that, everyone. Wanted this and that 5 minutes ago. Is it me or is that backward? Is it backwards? Is it upside down? It is backwards. I'm not going over to the computer to fix it. It's backwards because this stupid thing. That's what I'm saving money up for, to get another A6100 that I'm going to put on the desk here. But this is the 1979 Pontiac Firebird, large scale 1/16 scale model kit, skill level 3, ages 12 and up. Authentic detailing inside and out. So this is what's on the, if we can see this. So what's on the side of the box. On this side, this one I actually picked up a while ago at Hobby Lobby on a 40% off sale. So I grabbed that. Let me put this on the side. Oh, I never definitely never opened this up. So car guys, as usual, please don't kill me because I am going to, thank you, Phil. I am going to mess things up. 74 Firebird, nice. Decal placement. Okay, we'll pull this to the side. We'll go over the directions really quick. This is going to be backwards. Oh crap-a-rooney. All right, well, it's going to be backwards, but it's a flip-out book. It basically goes through like every other car, you know, starting with your engine and your frame and your springs and your muffler system and pipes and stuff like that. Then it goes into the body, putting the glass on, firewall, door panels. Oh, okay, it's got pieces in there to take out. Tape put into position while assembling. Step 20, repeat this on the other side. Oh, you got to tape stuff together to hold it in place. Then putting together the interior, the dashboard, all that other good stuff. Sorry, this might be a little far away. Like I said, I am saving up. Hopefully by August 7th, I'll have another camera over here. It's an MPC, backwards is okay. And then you got the front end and the rest of the engine parts going on. Decal placement. And decal placement right here on the back of the instruction sheet too. And this is where round 2, if you're listening again, you can take a hint from this MPC kit. Put your decal placement inside your directions, not on the outside of your box. I mean, every Grissom review I've watched, everybody's complained about it. Me, Boyd, Lou from Aztec Dummy showed why the lines aren't in the right spot and all that other good stuff. So let's take out some bags here. I definitely never opened this. I don't know, I may have opened it to check it out. Start with, look at that. Comes with, now hopefully this is in I could actually bring this down some now. Let's bring this down some. Bring it down, bring this over. Which way? This way. Comes with 3 different sets of decals or decals for my other friends. 79 Rocker, Motor City, and Flame On. It's got Florida plates, Michigan plates, and California plates. What about New York plates? You got 3 different styles, so if you want to paint it up a different way. You can. I don't know which one I would pick. Kind of don't like the red. I think I like this one the most out of all of them. I guarantee you there's got to be aftermarket decals for this kit. This way you could paint it up other colors. Decals aren't bad. They're pretty thin. Nice looking decals. Not happy with the color choices. Like I said, probably can find somebody that does aftermarket decals on them. So if you put the pink mat down, it will reverse the camera. No, it won't. I gotta hit the vertical flop on the camera. I completely forgot to put my pink mat down. This is the dirty mat. This is the working mat because I've been working on the 51 Chevy Fleet line. I'm sorry, I haven't looked at this, so I do have to cut open. That control panel, the dashboard panel does not look pleasing. Okay, we have our chromed up pieces, which I will be, of course, taking the chrome off of these. Let me see. Let me get that. I'm trying to look backwards behind me. You got your rims on here. It looks like for behind the lights, they chrome those out. The head. Ooh, I don't know if you can. Let me see if I could get that up here. I don't know if you could see on here, the chrome, I probably could take my finger, the chrome is all bubbling up over here. So I would have no choice but to take this chrome off because it looks like crap. Here's the dashboard. I don't like how they did the dashboard. That doesn't look good at all. It's got the air vents, speedometer, tachometer, stuff like that, but I don't like that at all. That doesn't look good. And then your other basic engine parts in here, and then your exhaust system. Wow, those are pretty thick. All you car guys, what are these things around the pipes? I've never seen those before. Don't know what those are at all, but it's got some kind of covering over the pipes. The wheels look good. The rims look pretty good. I'm trying to keep it. I keep looking backwards. It's actually nice and shiny because I can see it shining off. So the shine is nice, but I would still redo them and do them myself. The rims are pretty nice. There was something here. I guess nothing here. They just added an extra sprue over here. But those are the rims. Looks like the chrome on the Eaglemoss Sector 1 all blistered and bubbled. Yeah, the chrome is no good. I guarantee there's aftermarket. There's got to be aftermarket parts for this kit. So that's the chrome, the crappy chrome, which will be dechroming that in Super Clean. Get that all pulled off in the good old Super Clean. Let's see how they're clear. The next bag they have is the clear parts. I definitely did not take this out because the whatchamacallit, the box fit right, the cover fit on. I can never get a box to fit back right. Side pipes, those are heat shields so they don't burn your legs. Okay, I've never seen those before. Hey, Ken, what's going on? Good to see you. Goofy side pipes. Yeah, I don't like side pipes. Side pipes, not appealing to me. Here is our clear parts. Those are big windows. They look good. They got the T-tops here. Actually, it looks like the front window has a fingerprint right there, and I just took it out of the bag. At least it's not dirty like the AMT 57 Chevy that I pulled out. That thing is dirty, but the glass is clear. I can throw some Future on there and make it even shinier. And if you're looking for Future, they're not making the Pledge shine anymore. I'm not going to take this one out so I don't lose it. They have the clear lens for the whole rear of the Trans Am. That's pretty cool. Save the body. There's not many packages in here. Oh, that engine's big. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, almost stabbed myself with the scissors. That's no so bueno. It's no so bueno. The next part will have the doors, and again, at least these aren't dirty like that other kit I had, the 1957 Chevy. Got our door panels here. There's a little flash on here. Door handles. The one thing I like about this big kit is a lot of detail on the parts. I have no clue what these parts are over here. None whatsoever without looking at the directions. This looks like it might be something for the wheels, but these without, it's kind of blank over here, so I have no clue what they are. This I know what these are. These are your side view mirrors, but the other pieces I don't know what those are. Sorry. So we got the iconic front of the Trans Am, which actually looks, I don't know, to me it looks a little chunky, but that may be because it is a bigger kit and I'm not used to seeing the bigger kits. It has the molded in Pontiac right there, and it actually has little holes where the lights are. Spence, can we light this up? Now, who remembers on the Trans Am, were the outside ones your low beams, and then when you kicked on the button, the insides lit up to throw on all four as high beams? I don't remember. But it's actually pretty nice. The nose looks good. And then you got the rear with the vents on it, and our spoiler, and then the side skirts on the bottom spoilers. Not too bad. The only flash on here is on the outside, so that's not bad at all. The kit, I'm trying to make sure that I gotta come down to like this line over here. There is a little flash up here, but the parts look nice. Look really, really nice. Definitely going to be adding this into the when I get a display case. Okay, let me put these to the side. And then the big, wow, this is big. And here's the big old frame and rear of the car all in one. I am not going to be rusting this car. Just trying to see what they got here. Looks like they got a cable running down, and then you can see the floor pans here. I got some texture in here. Wow, that's big. I didn't realize how big this thing was going to be. That's a pretty nice size car. Just a single piece, not a lot of detail or anything like that. You're not really seeing the bottom of a car anyhow once we have it built, so I'm not too worried about that. But that looks pretty good. I'm wondering how, if anybody's built this kit, and how the fit of this kit is. I might have to change up my 57 Chevy and maybe do this for the Jesse build, because this was one of my favorite cars. Let's see. Now, there's a few packages in here. I hear something has fallen off. Something has fallen off the sprue. Ah, there we go. Now I see the regular pipes. Four light GM cars were dims on the outside and high on the... Okay, it was... Okay. Because I had my first car... My first car was... I stole Dad's 76 Malibu Classic. I wish I had that. Set of kindergarten paper folding scissors. I got old scissors. And that had... The Malibu Classic had the big square lights, top and bottom, and I remember the top were the low, and then you click the floor button and that would kick on the bottom ones for the high beams. So we lost a piece here. I don't know if this is a piece that fell off. I gotta save that. It looks like if it is a piece, I don't know what it is a piece to, so we'll save that. And then we're gonna get to the hootsy-wotsies and stuff. So this is where we have our other pipes and mufflers. See, I guess it's because of the molding process. I don't like when they put the mufflers in two separate pieces. Why can't you put that all together? I'm assuming it's just because of the molding process, how the mold sections are. You can't do it. But you have all your pipes here. Then we got our engine parts and our firewall. That looks like the firewall. If it is, if I'm wrong, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm not wrong, but it does look like the firewall. If that's the firewall, it's pretty lackluster. Then we got our engine block halves. Oh, You don't even have to use decals. They put two other license plates in here that just say Firebird if you want to do that. We have the hood, and we got some flash on that. The hood feels, it's not thin, but it feels thin. And for some reason, I don't know, maybe because it's not on the car, the hood just doesn't look the right shape to me for some reason. Like the front looks almost too straight. I guess once we get it together, we'll find out. But there's something odd looking about that hood. Then we got the hood scoop down over here. I guess that's the air intake over there. Oil pan over here. Who's texting me while we're doing stuff? The engine block looks nice. Looks like a nice little kit, but something's bugging me about this hood for some reason, and I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, I feel like this is just way too flat over here. I feel like it should have more of a, not a pointy point, but a little bit more of a point here. I could be wrong though. I know where to put gas in the car, and let alone fixing it. Yeah, I'm not a big on names of parts of cars. My brother Tommy, yes, he is. And then you got another little sprue in there. Something fell off. I don't know if it's a piece or not. It could possibly be a piece. I gotta make sure I don't lose that. Got more pipes and stuff on this small one. Curious about this. I want to put this back in the bag before I lose it. And then the next one will have the bucket seats. I got plenty of seats in this thing. Put that back in that bag. One of the buckets fell out. And then we have our bucket seats. Minimal flash again on here. And we got one of the little pieces fell off. But you totally have to assemble the seats, which is fine by me. That goes there. Seats look nice. It'll be fun trying to paint these up leather, a leather color, depending on how you paint it. So one, two. That's the bottom. That's the top. We got the two front bucket seats. Did a nice job on those. Pop it off and test fit it. Pop off the hood, Benny, and test fit it. There's just something strange looking about that hood to me. I don't know what's bothering me about that hood. It's just like I said, it looks way too flat. It looks just way too flat. Oh, there's Tommy messaging me. I never had a model kit that didn't have at least one loose piece. That is not an exact... No, every model kit... Actually, that's not true. I've never had a Bandai kit with a loose piece yet. So now, the next Bandai kit I open up will probably have a loose piece. This has 3 sprues in this next bag. We got interior parts. We got wheel parts on here. We got the iconic front lights over here. We got more bucket seats on here, and then we have the dashboard panel with the old radio with the old little push buttons in there. Push all the buttons to flip around. I forgot how to program those. My dad knew how to hold it and push it in so it would program. I forgot how to program that. But that was, I remember those radios. Those are interesting little radios, and the push-in cigarette lighter. And let's see, the Malibu Classic was a 2-door. We had the ashtray in the front with the push-in cigarette lighter, and in the back seat there was the ashtrays were in the back of the seat, if I remember correctly. Because everybody smoked back then. Then we have our inside door panels, and I don't know, you're not going to be able to see it because it's so light, but you got the Firebird symbol in the leather over here, which is nice. We got our steering wheel. I don't know what these covers are for, and I'm not quite sure what that piece is. It looks like doesn't look like the shifter, because unless that shifter, you know, there's a piece on the interior that goes over that, and then this goes underneath. But that's just the doors and the steering wheel. That steering wheel's gonna fall off. That's gonna be another loosey piece. And here we have our serpentine belt, all that good stuff. More parts to the chassis, drive shaft. I always forget the names of these things for the suspension. Got our radiator. Oh, look at that! They actually separated the gas tank. Here's our rear axle. Leaf springs on there. They got leaf springs. That's two separate pieces. They actually did a good job on this with the radiator going in over here and stuff like that. I didn't see front shocks. I didn't see front shocks in here. It's not a bad kit. We'll see how frustrated I get with it. I did not see shocks. Interesting. They don't give you any spark plug wiring or anything like that. Nice. Let's open this up because I have a question for you car guys. There's two springs over there. I got a question for you car guys because I can never do it. I got a couple springs in here, I'm assuming for the front suspension. We got big fatty tires. They are Goodyear GT radials, so they're actually nice looking tires. There's not really a seam down here, so you don't got to mess with that too much. Now let me ask you guys a question that build cars. I always have trouble taking these out. Like I'll clip them and then I just have too much tire over here, or I end up clipping them, there's not enough tire. How do you guys get these things out without messing up the tire? I can't do it. I keep messing them up. I used to have a car with a cigarette lighter that would come flying out. That's not good. Use a drill. I use a drill. I'll ruin the whole damn tire if I use a drill. Yeah, every time I cut them, I try to snip them, or use a knife. I guess I got to just be more careful and come around. I always mess up the tires, but the tires are actually nice. They're not bad. They're nice and stiff. 1, 2. They're actually marked inside. 1, 2, 6, and 8. I guess this has 8 tires on it. Use a circle punch, a huge circle punch. They're actually nice tires. And the last thing we got is the body. And I'll put this away after the show. I'll just leave it to the side. Just leave it to the side. Oh, almost dropped her. Almost dropped her. Almost dropped her on the floor. Ah, the cars of the 70s. I like these cars so much better than cars from today. Alright, so we got pieces on the doors that we'll have to remove. That's interesting that they put that in there. I guess it's to keep it shaped during molding. A little bit of, that's not a little bit of flash. That's a big chunk that has to carefully be taken off. You can tell they ripped this off something over here because this is all chopped up, which sucks, but thank God it's towards the bottom of the car. It's actually a little chopped up over here too. This has a very rough edge to it. That's going to have to be sanded smooth. And all this side is smooth, this side's not. There's a seam line back here towards the back of the deck. Uh-oh. Chinese food is here. It's gonna have to wait until I'm done with my show. I'll eat a little later. Then we got the engine bay and all that other good stuff. And here's our interior. See, I never liked this, the molded in the molded in gas pedal, the brake pedal, and they got the clutch. The clutch and the gas pedal look exactly the same. And look at how close they put the, if you can see it with my big fat fingers in the way, but they put the gas pedal right up on here. My gas pedal is, you can shift them over a little bit where they belong. But thankfully, you know, you're not really going to be looking in there and seeing anything. They got the molded in carpet. They got your shifter over here. And then we have our back seats, our leather back seats, and our Firebird symbol over there, which is pretty nice. Let's see. Let's get you up in here where you belong. Get that rear deck. Get that rear deck in there. It's actually pretty nice. Hopefully it comes out to be a nice car. Definitely have to put in my own spark plug wires in here. That kind of sucks that you got to do that, but it's got a nice shape to it. Like I said, the hood, for some reason, once we get to it, I guess we'll get to it and we'll see. But that is the 1/16 scale. It's a nice, let's see something here. Without the nose on it, nose without the nose and without the tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's actually exactly 11 inches like this without the nose and the tail on there. So that's a pretty big kit, and I'll be happy to put this in a display case and have this one showing. So that's two 1/16 scales that I have to do. The Firebird, and also I know the Chinese food's here, and also the 57 Chevy. So we got a couple of those. So not too bad. I'm sure it needs tender love and care because it is MPC and AMT. And yes, I have another one for giveaway. This one's my own personal one that I bought, and I bought one that was sitting behind me for giveaway. But cars will be coming up for giveaway. So you know what? Let me jump back over to the other one. I'm gonna put you on pause and move my microphone and stuff back. Okay, we're back over here. So let me just scroll through the stuff and see if I missed anything. MPC kit with wiring, I saw that. Get the spider cut, then trim each tab with a sharper. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Sorry, if you hear Janeway's crying, I thought they were hurting each other. She's just crying because nobody's downstairs with the pups. Everybody's upstairs eating. That's a huge door gap. It's a 70s car. They had huge doors. They did. I remember my 76 Malibu Classic. That was one big heavy-ass door. The 70 car Camaro with the long doors. Hey, Kenny, I put a lot of my videos and models on the site because I don't feel like reposting all the pictures of those builds. Okie dokie. Sounds good. I don't knock AMT too much, have a few early good ones. Yeah, every model is hit and miss, I guess. Puppy Fight. Members, Space Loot. Well, the stream did not go down. No, the stream did not go down. I explained that the other day, Ron. We're good to go. We are on a hard wire. I've actually done this. I think this is our 4th or 5th stream in a row that we've been testing out. So we're good to go, and we're going to see you guys on Saturday. So dinner is here. Saturday we'll probably vote also on the new name for after Space Loot is gone. We're going to change it, and we'll also have our member giveaway. I could probably set that up tonight and do a members only post on the community on YouTube to let you know Friday night, 7 o'clock or whatever, we'll have the members only giveaway of the airbrush. If you don't know what we're talking about, you can join up and you have a shot at an airbrush if you want to, be a monthly member. So guys, I am going to go and eat dinner before it gets cold. I'm going to have my chicken and broccoli and my wonton soup and all that other good stuff. So thank you everybody for stopping by. I'll also post on the community Friday to let you know exactly what time the show is Saturday. This way, if I'm working overtime, I'll let you know. I'll say, hey, it's going to be a 7 o'clock show. If I'm not working overtime, I'll say, we'll see you all at 2 o'clock, and we'll have the show then. So everybody, thank you very much for stopping by. I always appreciate your support and your help with the sites, and you guys sitting here chatting all night long and having a good time. Thank you for dealing with my internet that we've been having trouble with for months, but now we're good to go, and we're going to be back on our Wednesday nights and our Saturday nights, and sometimes we'll throw a random one in there, like I said, if I'm bored. And if I do get a new A6100 for over there, maybe I'll even do some more building or something over there. We'll lay 8 hours of wood like we used to. So guys and girls, make sure you're being good out there. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the next one on Saturday. Take care, and bye-bye everybody.